sort of disembodied hand, sort of claw. It was horrible.
No, there's nothing.
Right, there were 3 Daleks.
Do you know what it was? There were 3 who moved it.
Don't ask me. Lesterson?
But he hadn't opened the capsule.
No, he said he hadn't opened it. Let's get our facts straight.
Excellent. Good thinking, good thinking.
What does that mean you think he's been inside?
Perhaps he's been experimenting on the Daleks.
But they're things. I mean, they're dead. They must be.
This light is dead now, but watch.
You mean these things just need power?
No. Lesterson's fanatic. The governor's jealous of his own position. What does that suggest to you? Don't know. Haven't thought about it. That all is not well with this colony. Add to that 1 Dalek.
Blimey, you don't half make mountains, don't you? 1 Dalek?
Yes. All that is needed to wipe out this entire colony.
Examiner. Examiner.
Recon, did you ever knock before you enter a room?
I'm sorry if I disturbed you. I was expecting to find the examiner here, not you, Quinn.
Well, he's not here. You'll probably want to start snooping under the bed, so I'll leave you to it.
One moment.
Don't try your luck with me, Regan.
On the contrary, I'm trying to avoid trouble. The governor gave express instructions that you were not to contact the examiner. I find you here. I'm sure you can offer some suitable explanation.
I can, but not to you. Before you go, don't ever try to block my way again.
Guard!
The examiner is missing. He must be found immediately.
Of course, the real doctor was always going on about the Daleks.
Real doctor?
Real doctor? Oh, you mean the real doctor?
Yeah, now I've seen that claw thing, well, wouldn't want to shake hands with it, let's put it that way.
Doctor, look, if they're that dangerous, what are you going to do about it?
Save my breath. Would Lesterson listen? Lesterson, listen. Lesterson, listen. Lesterson, listen. Exercises the tongue. Try it. Lesterson, listen. Lesterson, listen. Lesterson, listen.
Look, they think you're the examiner. Order them to destroy the Daleks. What chuck you wait about?
Let's listen, let's listen, let's listen, let's listen, let's listen, let's listen, let's listen.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Listen. Listen.
Who gave you permission?
Read this. Allowed. Accord every access. Exactly. It doesn't say, except your laboratory anywhere, does it? Unless it's in microprint. I should have been asked first. What was the first thing you noticed when you looked inside that capsule?
Well, the Daleks.
You were astounded?
Yes.
Amazed?
Yes.
You didn't even give them a glance. Why? Because you'd been in there and seen them. Where is the 3rd Dalek? I don't know what you're talking about. You opened up the capsule without permission. You found the inner compartment containing 3 Daleks. You took one of them away and you hid it. Hid it? What nonsense.
May I ask what all this is about?
We opened an inner compartment in the capsule and Lesterson had already been in there.
I don't deny that.
And he's nicked a Dalek.
Dalek?
It's the name the examiner has given to 2 metal creations that I've discovered inside the capsule.
Yeah, and they're dangerous, evil.
Lumps of metal. Quite inactive.
That's what you think, mate. If you'd seen...
I consider it my duty as a scientist to examine and investigate these objects. Now, please, all of you, keep out of my laboratory. Keep your hands off my experiments. These lumps of metal, Daleks, I want them broken up or melted down. Up or down, I don't care which, but destroyed. I refuse to allow it. I'm an Earth examiner. I demand it. You're exceeding your authority. Perhaps we should ask the governor about that. I wish to see him immediately.
That might be difficult.
But not impossible. Ben, Polly.
Could he stop the experiments?
I don't know. It's none of your business. You go and get Janley and then come back here. We haven't got any time to waste. Now go on, man, quickly, quickly. They won't stop me experimenting. There must be some way to bring you back to life. And I'm going to find it.
And of course, you do have the right of any access, which is why I have a badge which says so. Lesterson watches over his ideas like a mother hen.
If there was a bomb under this floor, timed to go off in 5 minutes, would you ask my permission before you ripped up the floorboard? Ah, fruit!
Examiner.
Thank you.
It's up to you, of course, but I'd advise a little discretion in your investigations. It's not a very good time just now. Thank you. With all these disturbances...
Disturbances?
Yes, minor acts of sabotage, rebel cliques, secret newspapers. Nothing important, you understand, but it keeps the governor busy. I've no doubt he'll tell you all about it himself when I arrange your meeting with him.
Well, when will that be?
He's going on a tour of the perimeter of the colony. I'll find out if he can see you before he goes.
Thank you.
You know, it's little things like this that make it difficult to believe that you're the doctor. The other one. I mean the proper one. Oh, nuts, you know what I mean.
Nuts? Yes, certainly. Here we are. Crackers.
You, my old China, are an out-and-out phony.
China. Yes. I went there once, I believe. Met Marco Polo.
No, not China. China and plate. Mate, friend.
Yes, Marco Polo, a friend. I believe he was.
Don't listen to him, Doctor. I know who you are.
Well, a touch of the bugs. Microphones.
Someone's been listening to what we were saying.
Yeah, so that's why you were messing about and talking nonsense.
I never talk nonsense. Well, hardly never.
Well, they certainly believe in making us at home, don't they?
At first, I thought there might be more than one.
Yeah, I bet old Charlie Bragan did it.
Charlie?
Well, Fred wouldn't sue, would it?
If he did do it, do you think it was his own idea? I mean, he could have been under orders.
From the governor? I don't know. What do you think, Doctor?
Oh, yes, of course. Let's consider this button for a moment. It's the only clue we've got to the murder of the examiner, the real examiner.
And who asked for him to come?
Well, Lesterson's crackers about that capsule he wouldn't want anyone nosing about.
Bragan said the governor's been having trouble.
Nah, rule him out. Governors are all the same. He wouldn't ask for help. If he sent to Earth, it would look as if he couldn't do the job properly.
Yes.
Oh, well, I vote we go back to the TARDIS. I've had enough of this dump.
Have you? What about the Daleks?
Well, they're dead.
Well, what about that thing we saw in the capsule? That was alive, all right.
Yeah, well, can't explain that.
I can. And that's why we have to stay. Ugly looking brutes, aren't they?
Yeah, what's he want to muck about with him for? Leave well alone, that's what I say.
You're a fine one to be a research assistant. Leave well alone. There'll be no progress on this planet with people like you around.
We're doing all right as we are. Or we were until the old lot came along stirring the things up. You won't get away with it, you know. The governor knows all about you rebels. He'll smash the lot of you when he's ready.
Governor?
Yeah, the governor.
He couldn't smash me.
Will you be quiet? Who do you both think you are? This is a scientific laboratory. Can't they keep your politics out of it? Come on, Revenue man, get on with it. We haven't got all day. Got to get this working before the examiner stops us. He's got some phobia about these Daleks.
I know the misery they cause, the destruction. But there's something else more terrible. something I can only half remember.
Doctor, what was it?
Well, where is the governor? What did he say?
He sends his apologies, Examiner. He can't see you tonight, but he hopes to see you first thing in the morning.
Well, am I to wait that long, chap? Bragan.
If we'll have to.
Excuse me. Where are you going? To see the governor, of course.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Once his door is closed, no one, not even you, Examiner, is allowed into his room.
Very well.
Thank you. Until the morning, then.
What happens now?
I shall radio Earth. Governor or not, hence we'll have to listen to them. I'll get Earth to back me. It's funny. I could have sworn. You stay here, I shan't be long.
Connecting now.
All connections responding?
Nothing at all.
No.
Are you sure?
There's nothing wrong here.
Well, let's see.
Really, if you can't trust me to read a dial...
Be quiet. All right, we'll try again. This time we'll take it up to 3.24. Got that, Janny?
3.24.
It's moving. Now, note this, Janny. Number 1 attachment with sucker stick responding. Number 2 attachment not moving. Number 3 attachment with lens responding. Watch these meters.
Still responding.
Now, it's reasonable to assume that this sucker stick acts like some kind of a hand. Ah! It's all right. Don't be alarmed. We've only introduced temporary power. We should have to be able to open it up before we could find out how it works permanently.
It's a bit frightening.
Yes. Now, I cannot think what this short, stubby arm is for.
Could the lens attachment be an arm?
Yes. Yes. Now, it's quite possible that this Dalek... Now, there must be some kind of directing influence. And there may even be a simplified brain. Positonic, I shouldn't wonder. Oh, if only we could open it up. Now what?
Everything functioning here.
Yes, well, perhaps the power is leaking away somewhere. We'll try again. I saw it. You can't use the phrase watching us. Have us believing that the thing has intelligence next. Now get on with your work, man.
Trying to talk to you ever since you got here.
What's happening here? You again.
What do you want?
I found the operator unconscious.
And so did I. I was just looking at him when I heard someone move. It must have been you.
And those?
I picked them up. What is all this?
The cables have been cut.
What? This is serious. It's not just our own communications. We're cut off from Earth as well.
The only people that will want to do that are the rebels.
If those muscle boys of yours had any brains, they'd stop things like this.
Reagan, I was attacked just after I landed. This is a small souvenir I collected.
This button belongs to you, doesn't it?
Well, yes.
And you say you picked these up. I suggest that you were sabotaging the communications.
That's a lie.
Having first attacked one of the engineers. I detain the governor on evidence like that.
I hope you're not thinking of detaining me, Reagan.
I've no option. I could hardly let you run around loose after this, could I? All right, guards.
I warn you, Reagan. All right, you win this round, Reagan. We'll see what it looks like in front of the governor.
The governor will want an inquiry. May I ask what you were doing here?
Right. I've redirected power. The sign working up to 4.68. Now, Bresner, you'll have to dot between the camera and your meters.
Ready.
Connecting now.
All connections responding.
Excellent.
It's working.
Excellent. Film it now, Bresner. And note the readings, Candy. Seems to be interested in you, Bresner. What's the matter with you, man?
I tell you, it's intelligent. It's watching me, this is weighing me up. I can sense it.
Don't be a fool.
I don't like it, I tell you. We don't know what these things can do.
No, and we never shall know, shall we? Unless we take film of every reaction. Now get on with your work, man.
It's all right, he isn't dead.
What happened?
Knocked out by the shockwave.
We must get him to the hospital. I'll go and get help. He's innocent until he's proved guilty, but he is guilty.
He's the deputy governor.
So what? I had a headmaster once who got nicked for not paying his bus fare. And then there's the motive. Don't forget the motive.
Like what, for instance?
Well, he's the deputy governor, right? Maybe he wants to be governor.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, the jacket button wasn't. And he was caught red-handed in the communications room with a pair of pliers. And don't tell me he was plucking his eyebrows
Look,
either.
there are some people you know are all right. You just know by looking at them.
Good morning. The inquiry is about to begin. I've been sent to escort you.
Hello, Jenny.
Time?
Yes, I think so. I feel quite excited.
So you're sure it's a wonderful achievement?
Yes, but the wonderful thing, Jandy, is that we don't know the full scope of this experiment. Who knows where we may go from here? Who knows what this Dalek may do?
It's harmless now.
Yes. I've removed the... Oh, Resno. Have you been to see him today?
Yes. He's had medical attention. He's going to be all right.
Oh, good.
No one must find out about this accident. It might give the examiner just the excuse they want, and you could stop the whole project.
Yes, you're right.
Well, ready?
Yes, let's go and surprise them.
I'm sorry I couldn't see you earlier, Examiner. Please sit down. Well, Quinn, I don't like this any more than you do. What have you been up to?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, what about Reagan's report, then? These are facts, Quinn. Now, what have you got to say about it?
Does the engineer say I hit him?
How could he if he was hit from
And
behind?
it's only circumstantial evidence.
The examiner was also attacked in the mercury swamp. We have a button from your jacket found in the examiner's hand.
I can't explain that.
I'm sure you can't.
Examiner, you seem to be in two minds.
Yeah, two bodies.
You mentioned to Recon that these machines of Lesterson's, what do you call them?
I call them what they are, Daleks.
Yes, Daleks. You say they could be a motive for destroying our communications?
I do.
Lesterson, this is a special inquiry. Now, please,
This won't wait. You won't be disappointed.
You heard what I said, Lesterson.
Governor, I've just completed an experiment which could revolutionize the whole colony. Bear with me.
Lesterson, what have you done? What have you done?
I'll show you. Gently. Now.
Recognize the doctor. You recognized him.
What's the matter, Doctor? You all right?
Fools. Stupid fools.
You're scared. What can it do?
Nothing yet.
This creation is
You were. It sounds ridiculous, but it did.
Now, look.
You knew who I was.
I have really given it electrical power.
Dalek knows who
It
you
is
are.
capable of storing it. Moreover, it responds to orders. Turn around. Move that chair. Stop! You see, just think what this could do for our mining program, our processing, packaging, dozens of labor jobs, Governor. It may even supply the end to all this colony's problems.
Yes, it will end the colony's problems because it will end the colony.
I am your servant.
It spoke. Charlie, did you hear it? It could actually talk.
Do many things, Lesterson. But the thing it does most efficiently is exterminate human beings.
Servant.
It destroys them
I am
without mercy,
your
without
servant.
conscience.